Chicken and sausage sauce piquant is one of my favorite things to make. It is so good and so full of flavor. So let me show you how I made it. I'll start by dicing up 2 packets of sausage. Typically, I like to use smoked deer sausage, but I didn't have any. I found this one at H-E-B and it was actually pretty good. But this is about the size you want them. Next, I'll take 3 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken thighs, pat them dry, season them with a little hot sauce and K-Fred's Cajun seasoning. Then I'll flip them over and I'll do the same thing to the other side. Once I have them seasoned, I like to place it in the fridge for about an hour just to marinate all those flavors together. You'll want to heat up a heavy bottom pot to a medium-high heat. Add just a little bit of oil, add in your sausage, and cook it until it has a nice sear on it. And once it has the sear, remove it and set it in a bowl for later. Then working in batches, I'll add in my boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I'll sear it for about 4 minutes. Then I'll give them a flip and I'll let them sear for another 4 minutes. Then I'll remove them from my pot and place it in the same bowl with my sausage. Next, I'll lower my heat. I'll add a half a cup of oil, 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Stir this immediately and continuously stir this until I reach a dark chocolate roux. This should take roughly an hour. Once I get my roux dark enough, I'm gonna add in some diced vegetables and I'll saute these for about 20 minutes or until they're soft. Then I'm gonna add a can of tomato paste, some minced garlic, and a handful of green onions. I'll let this saute for about 5 minutes, add a can of stewed tomatoes, and saute for another 2 minutes. Next, I'll add a can of the world's finest beer, Busch Light, but really any can of beer works for this recipe. I'll give that a mix, and then I'll add a can of tomato sauce, and I'll mix that in as well. Next, I'm going to season it with some garlic powder, some onion powder, some smoked paprika and cayenne pepper, some K-Fred's Cajun seasoning, a little Worcestershire sauce, and a couple of bay leaves. I'll give everything a mix, and then next I'm going to gradually add 4 cups of low sodium chicken broth. Next, I'll add my chicken and sausage back into the pot, and make sure you add all the juices at the bottom of the bowl. I'll add in more green onions, some hot sauce, and I almost forgot, but I like to add a little bit of sugar to mine. Give it a mix and then bring it to a simmer. Mix it one more time, and you want to cover and cook this for at least 2 hours, stirring occasionally to make sure the sauce doesn't stick to the bottom. Once it's done, I top it with more green onions, and I serve this over rice with some corn. This comes out so good every single time. Y'all give it a try and let me know how it comes out. And as always, make sure to like and follow for more recipes.